Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So we're on my second video of my green polishes that are not cream polishes. I've done the glitters, Crellies, flakies polishes. That was my previous video. And I'm now filming, I'm hoping to film three green polish videos today before I get on the train to London. Because I should actually be preparing for a presentation that I'm doing tomorrow, but I've decided to play with nail polishes instead, because I do need to catch up on making sure that I've got some in my like the vault of videos that I need to catch up on them so that I've always got some videos ready to go. But this one is, I've got 11 polishes here, green polishes, and they're all shimmers. They're shifty shimmers, I would say. Yeah, of all different types. So we're going to go from light pale green right through to dark green, with a couple of really bright polishes in between. So anything that's got a shimmer or a shift, that's what we're looking at today. So the first polish is, oh, by the way, on my nails is, where did I put the polish? I literally just pulled it out. Here it is. This is Ada's Nails Minted. Beautiful, muted, minty. It's chipped a little bit there on this hand here. Amazing flakes in this one. Yeah, you can see it there in the bottle. Beautiful, fantastic formula on 2 coats. That's Minted from Ada's Nails. And this is another Ada's Nails. This one, I can't remember the name of it, but there was a collection that was, I think, the Ethereal collection, and they were all very pale, like pastel polishes with a shift. And I remember wearing this for a wedding many years ago. I think feels like it was about, oh my God, maybe 8 years ago. And I remember not paying attention too much to the ceremony because I was too mesmerised by this polish on my nails. I remember my mum standing next to me and I was saying, look at this in the light, because there was like really bright lights in the room. But I was too interested in this colour on my nails. It's very pale. It needs to be built up. I mean, this was probably one of the first sort of pale, shifty polishes that, you know, the colour shifting that I remember wearing. There's lots of different brands have had this type of polish, but this one is amazing, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was the green one. This one here is another shifty polish. It's kind of like crushed flakes, but very shifty, shimmery. And this one is I Want to Be a Pretty Girl from Prism Polish. And again, this was another polish that you just kind of like stand under the lights, and it's mesmerising. I just love these types of colours. You won't be able to tell from either of those until they get built up, but they're just absolutely beautiful with that mainly green base, but super shifty. So that's I Want to Be a Pretty Girl from Prism Polish. And then back over to Polish for Days. We looked at a couple of Polish for Days in my previous video. I've got some fantastic green Polish for Days. This one's Juniper, and again this shift is like a pinky gold shift. Beautiful. It's one of those kind of like, I can't identify the colour, but there is definitely a kind of greeny blue base. To me, this must have looked a little bit more blue either on the nails or in the bottle. Green, sorry, rather, in the bottle or on the nails. Just take my breath away, these types of shimmers. Look at that. I could just stand and look at that for ages. That's Juniper, Polish for Days. And then we've got a pretty standard China Glaze. I mean, I've put this in the shimmer category. It actually looks quite cream, just a cream, bright, not quite neon on the nails. This is I'm with the Lifeguard. So yeah, most of my unusual polishes are indie polishes, but this definitely isn't a cream. It gives it that slight bit of shimmer so that it feels like there's a bit of a lift to it. It sort of changes the depth of the polish a little bit from just a standard cream polish. But that's I'm with the Lifeguard from China Glaze. Hardly noticeable on the nail, that shimmer, whereas this one definitely is noticeable on the nail. This is Polish Me Silly and this is Glowworm, and just look at that glow. That beautiful shimmery glow, pink glow. I've got a thing about pink shimmers and glowy polishes, and this one is again super noticeable on the nail. You need to build it up because that pink is kind of flakes and shimmer in this a sort of gel-like base. Oh, it's so hot today. It's middle of June in the UK and we're having a bit of a heat wave at the moment. It's moving to 30+ degrees next week when I'm in London, and I don't cope with the heat very well. I'm losing weight at the moment, again, trying to lose a bit more weight, and I'm doing okay at the moment, but I do struggle in the heat. Look at this, Glowworm. That's just an absolutely beautiful, summer, bright, glowy nail polish, just really noticeable. Yeah, I'm going to need to wear that this summer for sure. I wish I'd put that in my summer pics. And then we're moving now into the darker shifty polishes. This has got a bit of holographic to it, but there is also a shift. This one is Claire Dares and it's from the Nail Ninjas collection. So this is my namesake from the Nail Ninja collection. And it is quite shifty. It's mainly a green khaki base. But it's like a muted grey green. And I love grey greens. Yeah. So in the light, this is quite shifty. It looks really grey there with some pink, but there is a khaki base to it. It's beautiful. Claire Dares from the, oh, I love it. I love these sort of neutral khaki shades from the Nail Ninjas collection. Yeah, so it's a bit of a, I was going to say it's a one-off, but there was a collection that was available at the time, and obviously this was to help promote being able to ship nail polishes to each other. This is Blood of Knossos by Pretty Serious, and I think this is now, I used to have quite a few Pretty Serious polishes. It's an Australian indie brand, I believe. I think this is the only one that I've got left at the moment, and it makes the cut every time. I mean, I've got lots of kind of khaki, shifty, shimmery green polishes that have like a slight gold shift to them, but this is unique. It's its own unique, unusual shade. It's kind of a mixture between a khaki and a forest green. It's a real sort of ugly pretty shade, but I absolutely love this. That's Blood of Knossos. And then we've got another Polish Me Silly, so the Glowworm, and then this one which is Totally Cosmic. I don't know if these were from the same collection, like a shifty collection, but this is a darker green obviously than Glowworm, so Totally Cosmic. Yeah, needs to be built up, as most of these sort of shifty shimmers need to be. It's unusual to get an opaque one. There's a couple coming up that the rest of the remaining three that I've got are Ada's Nails polishes, and she does an amazing shifty green polish. Yeah, so that's Polish Me Silly, Totally Cosmic. Yeah, Totally Cosmic. And then the 3 Artist Nails, here they are. So we've got 2 from this flashy nature collection. This is a more of a forest green, Orchid Bee, but it goes to like gold and blue. Can you see the blue just slightly in the corner there? And then this one is Bamboo Viper, which is a darker khaki green, but again, it's got different shades of green and a slight gold shift to it. Amazing formulas, I'll show you in a second, but this was the original Shifty collection from Arda's Nails, and this is Stargazer. I'm trying to think of the name of the collection, the whole collection. God, I've got all of them. I've got all of them from this collection, because this was the collection that made me into an Arda's Nails, like, complete maniac fan. And I'm trying to remember the name of the collection. Isn't that peculiar? As you get older, your brain just melts. So this one is Orchid Bee, and just look at this for the formula. Just amazing. It's beautiful. Not a one-coater, almost. Not a one-coater, but the shift in there is incredible. So that's Orchid Bee. And the next one is Bamboo Viper, same collection, the flashy nature. So she was inspired by things like beetles and fish that change colour. Very inspirational. This is definitely a darker, more khaki green. Perfect autumn shades for me, these two. Autumn and winter. And then this Stargazer, which is the OG. Oh, I'm still trying to remember the name of that collection. Somebody will remember it in the comments. And a Cat, if you're watching, can you remember? Cat never remembers the name of her own collections. It's beautiful, Stargazer. Amazing Shifties. You'll see what they look like on a second coat. So I'm going to put a second coat on everything, and you can hopefully see this delicate, unnamed ethereal. Lots of Arda's Nails, actually. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 out of the 11 are Arda's Nails. She does amazing shifty polishes, but I love this one as well. This Polish for Days Juniper. Okay, let's see what they're like on a second coat. Back in a minute. Did I? Oh yeah, I couldn't figure out then if I'd paused, if I was recording, but I was. Anyway, back in a minute. Oh, here we go. Look at these polishes. Wow. I love them. I love all of them. And I've remembered the name of the collection that Stargazer came from. I was like, it was so shifty, that collection. What was it called? They were all really shifty. Oh, it was called Oh So Shifty. The name of the collection is the clue. I didn't have to look it up. I remembered it as I was swatching. I think you can just about see what I mean by this polish here. It's got green and purple. It's beautiful. That's the ethereal, unnamed. I can't remember the name of that one though. Let me see if I can test my memory and see if I can remember the names. This is I Want to Be a Pretty Girl from Prism Polish. This, you know, the reason why I love swatching doing these swatching videos, it's because you find polishes in your collection that you've forgotten about, that you've forgotten how beautiful they were and how amazing they were. And for me, this is one of them that I've discovered today rediscovered is this one here, Juniper from Polish for Days. Absolutely beautiful. I'm definitely going to be pulling that out soon. Whatever, it's a kind of like, doesn't matter what the season is, it's just gorgeous. almost like a palette cleanser maybe, but just that shift is immense. Whereas this one isn't. This is I'm with the Lifeguard, and it's just a pretty bright polish, but it gives it a bit of lift, having a slight shimmer in there. Glowworm from Polish Me Silly, beautiful glow, pink glow. This one is Claire Dares. I'm going to remember this one, and hopefully you can see the green pink shift in that. I've just smudged Stargazer, but yeah, it's a kind of grey khaki green. The beautiful Blood of Knossos. I'm doing well so far. From I promise you I haven't written all these down. From Pretty Serious. This one is another Polish Me Silly, Totally Cosmic. And yeah, that's got a great shift to it. Can you see the blue here in Orchid Bee? There it is. Blue-green shift, beautiful, beautiful polish, look at that. And this one is Bamboo Viper, which is more of a khaki gold shimmer shift from the same collection, and Stargazer, which shifts from, it's just, I think, different. Oh, green, yeah, there you go, slightly, I can see it to the eye. It's almost like a gold silver green. I've smudged it there. I've messed it up. But yeah, those are my beautiful shifty green polishes. I'm keeping all of them. I love all of them. What's your favourite? Are you into these shifty? Look at that blue green. I love them. Let me know what you think of these types of polishes. What's your favourite? Have you got a favourite brand that does these types of shifty polishes? And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.